All right, so I didn't know if my the Smokey reacts. I'm finishing up part two of this video. It's not actually supposed to be part two, but my microphone was messing up at the end of the other video, and I had to stop it to confirm whether or not I actually had audio recorded or whether or not I was gonna do this video over. But apparently the audio recorded the whole time, so it's calm. But now I need to finish the last couple minutes of this video, so it's an unintended part two. But yeah, this is just part two of me just wrapping up the first video in this series of what happened between Ab and Preach and Fresh and Fit. So yeah, let's just jump right back into it when they explain why there is a part two, so people aren't just like, what the hell? It's only like 3 minutes. So yeah, let's wrap this up.
When Adam asked me like, yo, you guys could totally be friends again or whatever, I'm like, I ain't fucking with people like that. I don't want to be with people who harm their communities. I don't want to be involved with people who are like, I give an example of somebody I wouldn't want to be associated. One of them was another one was someone who goes around stealing from people. Okay, you can see right now DJ Envy getting in trouble because the person he associated with.
Yo, that gang from Jack Harlow. Niggas give Jack Harlow a hard time. I'm only bringing this up because the subject matter of that song, despite its provocative title, I think is him trying to flip the juxtaposition of like, yes, gang, and sometimes when it's gang, you are associated to some bad people that do some fucked up shit. But you gotta learn how that, like, yeah, you was gang, but nigga, I can't fuck with you no more because I don't want to be associated with folks like that. And I think that's the point he's trying to make here. It's like, I made an anecdotal statement and you are associated with these type of people. So I just don't fuck with you off of that. On top of the fact, I just probably don't respect you as a person.
Goes around stealing from his community. I don't want to be associated with people who go harm folks from my area. The same way I don't want to be associated with a podcast like this that I think is harmful. That's it. Because if you guys notice, whenever the allegations came out, well, I don't remember when it was, he did a live stream about it. It came out after I did this interview. So I didn't even know about that stuff. And also, if I hated you guys so much and I want to take you down so badly, why wouldn't I ever mention that kind of thing on our videos? Why wouldn't I make, yo, Myron, he goes around. I've never done that. I've never made a video like that. I've never said it in a single YouTube video that we do ourselves, okay? But in this offhand comment where I'm talking about not being associated with people who harm their communities, and I use an example point, you think that's directly you. And look, I can understand. Probably with everything going on and hearing that from me, I can understand why you could take it that way, but it's not what I meant. Nor, if you look at the greater context of everything I've said about this whole ordeal, it's never been something I've said. So let me be clear. I don't know if this guy is. I've never alleged that he is, and that's not my position today.
We're actually defending on that, so we defending them on that. So
yeah,
it would be stupid to call him one thing and defend him on the same thing. So. Yeah,
he's saying it's political. He's saying we're doing it for political reasons.
Sure.
Which is
sure.
You can believe that.
Whatever.
You're gonna believe whatever you want to believe, and I think that's partially my fault because the way I left the door open with not being abundantly clear. Yeah, honestly, guys, it wasn't even entertaining, and I was like telling Breeze like, do we really want to do like a whole thing where we roast every point? It's not worth it.
No, that's what we're doing this for. We're doing that for people that are not smart enough to comprehend, not smart enough to have a conversation. It's like, it's okay, man. That was your retort to whatever the hell we said, everything that we said, that was you replying. The monkey noises.
And I also think it's just really wild that you that comfortable letting some white dude call you the N-word all the time. I know for a fact he's comfortable with most of the people he associates in the red pill calling him the N-word, but yeah, no. That's how
fine.
You roll.
That's how they roll.
That's how you roll. Couldn't be me. Anything else?
Nah.
As a Haitian, we don't claim him, bro. Oh God, we don't claim you.
Hold on.
Hey yo, preach. Cunha, upa Haitian. Oh shit! And I'm from North Miami, little Haiti. What? Yeah, upa Haitian. Hey yo, preach. Cunha, upa Haitian. Oh shit! And I'm from North Miami, little Haiti. What the fuck you talking about? Vin balo, ma fait bâton.
Mes amis créoles ou tellement caca, mes amis mon cher, men accent pas.
It's the only thing about these fucking videos from Ab and Preach I'd be so upset about. These niggas is multilingual individuals and they don't always put the captions for when they speak in other languages. And I'm just like, unless you know them, like if you know fucking Haitian French or just French, you'll be able to discern probably what Preach is saying. I want to know what that nigga is saying. I always want to know. Every time he says shit in French, I always be like, fuck, I should just learn French. It's just so fucking upsetting. But then I know he speaks a particular dialect of French. And then, why? My brother works at Fresh and Fit. Why would you want to portray yourself like that. Like, you've got all the stuff from all my niggas. Sapa say to all my Haitians. It's just, why? Shoot, the first bird I ever like got to be with was a Haitian bird from fucking Miami. It was wonderful. But it's just like, why use your people like that? And then also, why do you think you can speak for all your people like that? Like, bro, like, no. Just look crazy.
Et syntaxe lan pa bon. Vieux ti krel sa ba ou men. Ti krel lan krasé mon cher. Il senti il malouk. Il maya. Ah ba pale pi bien baso.
Je parle simple, je peux parler mieux que vous.
Okay, so, all right, Phil, whatever. I don't care. I'll probably watch you later today. But, yeah, overall, for just this one, because I got the other video to go through because they did some more fuckery after. These men are they're just foolish. And I don't see how, outside of the fact that they shove a bunch of really good-looking women in a room and then yell at them, why young men are even looking at them to be the people to want to follow. Because even if you just put some critical thinking into like the setup that they do, the women they choose to put in those rooms are very, most often, physically or just traditionally attractive. So it's going to make you want to look. But are they putting the best physically attractive and mentally attractive women in those rooms to represent women if you're going to have other women speak as if all women can speak for all other women? Or just like how even in this moment, I'm speaking like I can speak for all other men, but I know I don't speak for all other men. I speak for my goddamn self. But I'm able to articulate myself and represent myself in the way that I would like to represent myself. When they do those shows, they're not picking those women. And I know that because I've watched those shows, and they don't have the best articulations of their points. They are either women that sometimes either already share similar views to them, but just from a more female perspective, or they get women that they feel like they can yell down or condescend to, or just reinterpret their own positions to then invalidate them instead of having a proper discourse on how those women feel about these things and why they may want to just be like a kept woman who gets to do whatever the fuck she wants to do. And it's always a conversation from like posturing, and nobody's like actually having a conversation on equal stances. Like, let's just use sexual agency. Watch one of those episodes and just see that nobody gets to have complete access to their sexual agency besides Fresh and Fit when they're talking about men, because the conversation for sexual agency is not had from a place of women are as free to do with their sexual agency as I am as a man. And when you don't even at least have the conversation from that standpoint, what's the point? Like, it always confuses me, especially as a grown man who deals with women, that like, why aren't we having that conversation? Like, that's just a healthier conversation to have, I would think. But yeah, that's the end of this one. I got one more to cover. I don't know why they would move like this. Thank you to anybody that watches these. I was just doing it for the homie on Patreon. Shout out to you. Thank you for joining me. Please hit that like, subscribe. Patreon's in the description. And I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm out of here. Peace.